TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
The man called Sting, a legend in the ring, a master of psychological warfare.
Sting! All of a sudden, he just decides it's got to be him to take Joe out. Why is Sting doing this?
Why did Sting attack Joe at Victory Road? Has the Icon teamed with Booker T and Kurt Angle to dispose of the Samoan submission machine and the phenomenal AJ Styles?
Sting's got AJ. Wow! Scorpion death drop by Sting on the ramp on AJ Styles.
And now, a new element has come into play.
The guitar could mean just one thing.
Does this mean that he's back?
Tonight on iMPACT, for the first time, an explanation for the Icon's actions.
It's pretty obvious that Sting is trying to send some kind of a message, but what's the point?
Sting speaks.
Sting, please, we've been waiting over a month. We've been waiting since Victory Road. Tonight, are the fans finally going to hear from you?
The time has come, and tonight is the night.
He will be live tonight in the iMPACT Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening contest on TNA iMPACT, the Knockouts match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Raisa Saeed. She stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 3/8 pounds. She is Awesome Kong.
It was last week on iMPACT. And Gail Kim fought all over the iMPACT Zone in a street fight. Awesome Kong hit the deadly implant buster for the win. And Don, then the carnage continued.
Raisa Saeed comes into the ring with a chair. We knew what she was going to do to Gail. And then Gail's sister comes in to see how Gail was. And then it got really disturbing as Awesome Kong put her hands on her, thanks to ODB and Roxy for the save.
This week on iMPACT, for the dominant Awesome Kong, provided by Sojourner Bolt. She has been competing throughout North America and Mexico. She informed TNA management that she wanted the stiffest, the toughest challenge in her iMPACT debut, and I think TNA management has delivered in the form of one Awesome Kong.
Well, they obliged, all right. I mean, they gave her the toughest woman in professional wrestling, but you got to give her credit. Sojourner's going right at her, showing no fear, and puts the drop kick right in her gut, and then hits her with another one. That's how you got to attack Awesome Kong. You've got to absolutely go at her and just decide you're going for it no matter what, because once Awesome Kong gets a hold of you, she can end it in a hurry just like that.
During Kong's entrance, we saw the video footage from last week involving Gail Kim and Kong in the street fight. And after the beating at the hands of Kong, we have been informed that TNA and Gail Kim have parted ways. We see Raisa Saeed very impressed at her charge Awesome Kong, putting that near 300 pounds right across the neck and throat of Sojourner Bolt.
Well, Awesome Kong doesn't show favoritism, Mike, with anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. She wants to end their careers, and look at her. Just slam her into those steel steps. And Sojourner Bolt, well, as impressive the way she started off, you got to wonder about wanting to go after Awesome Kong right from the beginning.
Boy, no question about that. Impressive opening minute. But from that point forward, it has been the dominance that we've come to expect from Awesome Kong. Rolls Bolt back into the ring. Saeed looking on from ringside. And the dominant Kong, well, she's going to take Sojourner Bolt by the hair, but Bolt trying to come back, trying to answer with some kicks from the mat.
Well, I'll tell you what, she didn't stop fighting at all times. you got to do? You've got to try to catch Awesome Kong when she's not expecting it. Oh, look at her coming with that double sledge and just gets creamed by Awesome Kong.
Bolt committed, coming off the ropes, and that backfired because Kong was prepared. She was ready. She waited for her, and you are right. She just drilled her. Gonna pick her up by the hair, bring her back towards the center of the ring, sets her up, a couple of shots, and then went for that straight back fist. But you can see that Bolt scouted it well, and Bolt comes back, slaps Kong.
I'll tell you what, those open slaps are just doing nothing but kicking off Kong as she hits her with the spinning back fist that time and just levels her.
That time, she got all of her weight, all the speed behind the spinning back fist. Now going to drag Bolt up back by her hair once again. Going to bring her in. Going to take her up into the air and... Awesome bomb!
That's it. You can see there Awesome Kong just brings her with the Awesome Bomb, and when that happens, the 1, 2, 3 is basically irrelevant.
And now Kong pointing out to the ringside area. Saeed going to drop down to the arena floor. Don, we've seen this before. The steel chair about to come into play once again.
They're never satisfied. They're never satisfied with what they've accomplished. I mean, the Awesome Bomb should be enough. I mean, this girl comes in here at TNA and gets crushed. But they've got to keep adding insult to injury. They've got to keep picking at the bones. And you can see now bringing in the chairs. And talk about sending a message. She's trying to send one. Don't ever come in here at TNA again.
Certainly, Don, a similar situation that we witnessed last week on Impact involving Awesome Kong and Gail Kim.
Look out, she's got the chair set up upright this time to do maximum damage. And you can see her just waiting, letting Sojourner Bolt just face that anxiety. Thank goodness.
And here comes ODB charging down the ramp just in the nick of time. And look at her start flinging those chairs.
Well, I'll tell you, she's seen enough. She's tired of watching Awesome Kong just do what she wants after matches. Look at her send Raisa Saeed out the ring. Look at that thing pointing right at Awesome Kong. And then they meet in the middle. Look at him just slugging it out.
Oh, she just signaled to Kong. It's you and me. And look at these two brawl.
ODB is one of the few women in the world that is literally doesn't look intimidated standing next to Awesome Kong. She just has that street fighter look, that brawler, and she's going after. She's trying to look at that DDT. She just crushed her head.
Tornado style DDT by ODB on Kong. And look at ODB back on the offense.
I mean, we haven't seen ODB quite this active stunt so long, just throwing haymakers. One after another, Slick Johnson trying to pull off. Yeah, good luck with that, pal. And you can see she goes right back after.
Oh, no chance, Slick. This is a woman-possessed. ODB continues the assault on Kong. We've got referee Shane Sewell out here to try and separate ODB, and she's right back on her again.
I mean, look at Awesome Kong. You can see that look in her face, that look of shock, utter surprise. I don't think she ever expected anybody to come out here and almost like manhandle her like this. And you see ODB doing it.
Security joining in with the TNA referees. Barely able to pull ODB off of Awesome Kong, and look who's in retreat.
First time we've ever seen that much. Awesome Kong trying to get away from somebody else.
Looks to me like ODB has taken the recent actions of Awesome Kong very personally. Let's send it to JB with AJ Styles.
I'm here with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ set to do battle next week against the Instant Classic Christian Cage in a 4 Ways to Glory qualifying match for the main event at No Surrender. And I know you're looking forward to stepping foot in the ring with the Instant Classic.
Well, anything that concerns the TNA World title, I'm definitely interested in. And as far as Christian Cage goes, well, we have history. Everyone knows that, from like brothers to bitter enemies to now getting along again. I guess that's your dysfunctional family for you. How convenient is it that Christian and I mean, we're wrestling again against each other? How convenient is that? You know, I think Christian's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and I know he thinks the same about me. So I think we're both up for the challenge.
All right, well, that's next week. But first things first, here tonight on Impact, we do know Sting is in the building. And everyone around here seems to think Sting has a receipt coming for him, courtesy of you, after what happened at the Hard Justice pay-per-view.
What, dropping me on the back of my head? Yeah, you definitely... Yeah, he's getting his receipt. It's coming. And anybody's come out here and talk about something. I don't even know what he wants to talk about. You know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay? I'll let him say what he's going to say, and I'm going to take this right hand, I'm going to put it down his throat.
Hey, real quick. What about Kurt's gold medal? Where is it?
Whose gold medal?
Kurt Angle's gold medal.
Whoa, you mean AJ Styles' gold medal. What about it? What about it? You mean the gold medal that I beat Kurt twice for? That gold medal?
Yeah.
You know what? Don't worry about it. It's in good hands.